All praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakakodash. We say double and say the apostles and elders agree much and all well. I say salutation, so I come out to the pushing wood and all truth and the 30 day and the out. Constantly in season, out of season, we say shalom. Once again, just a precept that's on my mind, and Joshua chapter 1 verse 8, jump into it one time. You say, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and thou shalt have good success. And I was just, I mentioned it 1 or 2 times, this to some of the brothers, and it's something that's always been on repeat, to always meditate in these scriptures, meditate in the word, to keep on meditating those stuff. When you're working, when you're doing something, your mind, you're being focused on this word, you're meditating, and that's something that it should be doing, continually meditating on this word. I'll read it over again. It said, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night. Day and night. It don't matter what time it is. This, it should always be meditating. If you're doing something, the word should come one time at that particular moment, whatever it is you're doing. The word should be on your mind to know if you're going to do something right or wrong. And just doing a quick search on the word meditate. It says meditate. It says focus one's mind for a period of time in silence or with the aid of chanting for religious or spiritual purposes, or as a method of relaxation. Yeah, like as I say, sometimes you may be working, and you may be going through a hard time, or your mind just focusing on the truth, you're picturing certain things, that's to relax your mind. Sometimes even when I do a little work here and there, it's my mind, it meditates on particular scriptures, or it meditates on certain situations, and sometimes it brings joy, it brings joy in that moment. Sometimes you're thinking and you just smile, and that's how I be. So when I'm meditating in this word, or meditating on meditating in this truth, right? So it says focus one's mind for a period of time in silence, or with the aid of chanting for religious or spiritual purposes, or as a method of relaxation. It says think deeply about something, and that is just to show you too, when you meditate in this way, you have to think deep. That way certain things, certain scriptures, the deep, you say the apostles, the elders talking about it, going deep into certain things, right? It also means plan mentally or consider. It say contemplated. It say from the 16th century, from the Latin word meditate, it say contemplated, right? So going back into the scripture, it say, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night. Hey, this should always be on your mind. This always should, hey, always on your mind, right? I said that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. Why? Because when you're meditating in this word, whatever situation it is present at the moment, you will always deal with it according to the law. You wouldn't deal with it according to something in the world, because why? You're meditating in this truth. You're meditating on this word. So whatever situation it is, you will deal with it according to the law. That's why it say, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. So hey, just keep on meditating, keep on thinking, keep on imagining as a heavy thing in this truth, picturing yourself in certain things, is like meditating too, you know. Um, bring an extra precept here. Go to Psalm chapter 1 verse 2, right? It say, but his delight is in the matter of fact, outside from verse 1, it says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And that is to show how powerful it is. You understand? Meditate. Just meditate. Instead of doing anything in this world, meditate in this world. Right? That is what you should be doing. Go to our next one here. I believe is this is Psalm 63 verse 5. It says, my soul shall be satisfied as with marrow and fatness, and my mouth shall praise thee with joyful lips, when I remember thee upon my bed and meditate on thee in the night watches. So yeah, if you're not in the bed, meditate upon the Lord, meditate upon the sayings. Sometimes you lie on the bed there and you're just thinking on these precepts. You just sit on there and your precepts running through your mind, or you're picturing certain things, like for example, like when you read through the story of the Messiah or Job, Jonah. Sometimes you picture these things in your mind, how it was in that moment. Even when you read certain scriptures, you meditate on it, you picture that situation happening in front of you. You understand? So going back into it, say, when I remember thee upon my bed and meditate on thee in the night watches, because thou hast been my help. Therefore, in the shadow of thy wings will I rejoice. So yeah, meditate upon the Lord. Meditate upon these things. That's a heavy thing. Because again, just jumping back to the meaning, the first meaning of it, of meditate. Quick Google search, it say, focus one's mind for a period of time in silence or with the aid of chanting for religious or spiritual purposes, or a method of relaxation. So yeah, so it's focusing your mind on this truth, on the Lord's word. Focusing your mind here instead of focusing your mind on something else. You understand? So meditate in this word, as Joshua, as the book of Joshua said, day and night. So you do according to what it says. So keep meditating upon this word. Alright, so with that, end it there. So that we give our praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakakodash. He said, the apostles and elders agree with well. And salutations all the Akemo today, pushing word and truth and sincerity. Day in and day out, constantly in season, the season, we say Shalom.